goodness. Oh, wait. Sorry. I need to pull up the live chat. Hi, friends. Welcome to the second episode of Late Night Girl Chat with our friends here to my left, to my right. This is actually my right, but you're to my right. To my right is Salma. Down below me is Danielle from Mickey's Girls. And we got Bangers Bubbly right over there. You can see our names here. And hi, hello everyone. And so I'm so flustered. Why can't I talk today? We have our friends. I can't think.
You're still on vacay.
I'm still on vacay mode. My brain. I'm not here still. But hashtag replay if you're catching the replay. Thank you for so much for being here. Sorry, forgive my voice. But we're here gonna be doing a little chat about weird dates, some sketchy stuff that happened in our past, maybe in our future. For some of us, maybe. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. Please hit that thumbs up. If you look in the description, I have all the girls here's channel. Please make sure you go subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. And yeah, please put a comment down below saying hi so we know you're here. Where's the comments? Here's the comments. Let's say hi to everybody. Hello, Crystal. Thanks for joining. Hello, Monique. Welcome. And hey, Melic Adventures. Christina, thanks for being here. And hi, Gabby. Please, if you can, please share the stream if you would like to. Hello, Valerie, and hello, Nicole. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. And again, we love you, replayers. Love you. Love you. Okay. So yeah, let's get started. Does anybody have anything they wanted to say before we get started?
What's the theme of Ladies' Night? You said it, right?
Oh, right. I didn't really. I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but we're kind of dressed a little bougie and extra today. We're kind of a little sexy. Don't you think? A little sexy. So it is the theme obviously tonight is date night. So we're dressing like we're going on a date, the four of us. Oh, thank you, Christina. Everyone is looking gorgeous. Hi, H. Demi. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. So yeah, we're here. We're on a date. And it's kind of awkward because I don't know what to say. Okay, if you didn't know, me and Danielle have been on a trip, so I have vacation brain just a little bit. Danielle is right here adjusting herself because she's in my house. She's literally in the other room. She's sleeping over. We're having another slumber party if we didn't have one the last 7 nights. So we're having another one at my house. So we're the vacation is not over. Technically, Danielle's vacation is not over yet. She's still on vacation. She's still working. So, yeah. All right. I don't even know where to start. How do we start this? What do we want to talk about first? Have any of you guys been on a bad date ever? Have any of you?
I'm not like a big dater, first date person. Or like blind dates. Even I'm usually like single for most of my life. It's not really my particular jam, but I have like bad dating experiences as in like apps and talking and
That's my child in the back of Danielle. Just letting you know, that's not Danielle's kid. That's mine. Hi, Joss. How may I ask why? Why don't you like to date?
I hate the like how formal it is and like the forced conversation. I'm more of like a casual, like off the cuff. I don't know. I feel like it's so stressful and like everybody asks the same things and guys just ask the things that they think they're supposed to ask. And I like more like organic conversation than like we're sitting down staring at like, I don't know. It's awkward to me.
So like
maybe that's why I'm single.
No, that's definitely not why. You're amazing. That's all I can say. But I'm curious. I'm just like, so how do you get into a relationship then if you don't date them?
Well, I mean, I thought we're talking like sit down like at a restaurant or a movie or something first date. As for well, yeah, of course. Like you meet somebody
Right,
naturally, and then
right,
it inspires rather
right.
than like and then go to dinner. So I didn't know if you meant like first date, like you just
No,
met.
not just first dates, but like just a bad date in general. To be real honest, I haven't really with James. We never really had a first date until like I moved in with him because we lived on different islands. So
How
I
cool
don't think
is
I
that?
really. What is that?
That's so
Oh,
cool.
yeah, we never really dated. We just like video chatted. So I mean, dates can be all kinds of things, right? It can be like this. It
Yeah.
could be like this. Like, I went on a date with James like this through Skype. Remember Skype? Is Skype still a thing? I don't even remember. I don't even know if Skype's still a thing, but we Skyped. And I've done some really, really weird things for dates. Just saying. We'll get
Mm.
into that later. But what about you, Danielle? You've been married for a very long time, but have you had any bad dates?
I have been married for 23 years, so I don't know how. I'm glad that I am married because it seems like the dating world now is so different
Yes.
than back then. So I'm kind of glad that I am married. But before I was married, I was a wild girl. I just want to let you girl. I was wild. So
Let's
that's
just say it. Let's just say it as it is. I think we all had a whole phase.
yeah. And what I did, I most definitely had one of those.
Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. And I'm
Does
admitting
anything go
it.
on this live tonight? I forget because we're all Disney people, but like, can we just like let it all out or?
Yeah, no, say it like it is.
Okay.
That's the purpose of this live is just to just it's not about Disney. This date is this live stream is not about Disney. It's just being your true authentic self. Danielle really knows my true authentic self, I think, after this trip. Very much
That's
so.
my girl.
This girl is nasty. I try to put a front that I have some class, but real deep down I'm white trash. Okay.
Oh Lord, whatever.
I'm okay with admitting it. I don't care. Love me or leave me. I don't care. Well,
Yeah.
Danielle, that's a long time. Good for you.
Long time,
I'm
yes.
glad I'm married. I don't care how people date. Literally, Sue, I'm very sorry.
Um, yeah, I was just gonna say it is rough out there, especially now, like a mid 30, well, not quite, like almost mid 30s. And talk about nasty. It is rough, like trying to
We're in
fill
the Tinder age, the swiping age. So
yeah.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
hard. You might have
Is
to go to
it
church.
easier now that you're in your 30s, though? Like, guys seem to settle down more at this age than when they're younger, though, right?
Right, the mature ones, I mean, in theory, yeah. But
I think men are 10 years behind their true age, though.
right.
Always.
Or behind us.
I
Right.
think maybe you need to go. You know where I meet nice people? Disney.
Well, yeah.
Go Disney dads. Who doesn't love it? We're not talking
Well,
about
they're
Disney, but
usually
Disney
married
dads.
or gay there. So
Disney dads. Don't mind Danielle. Michael is really ruining it. I'm sorry. Danielle, you might maybe if you mute and you just listen through my camera and maybe it'll pick up on my camera. That might work. I don't know if she can hear me. Maybe she can't. Never mind.
what was like some highlights of your trip?
So I really think the highlight of my trip was like meeting people. I got to meet people on this trip. I think I've never like went with friends before this trip. I've only went with my mom and my family and that's it. And so going with friends, number 1, that's the number 1 exciting thing. Um you don't have to be I didn't have to be a responsible parent on this trip.
That helped.
And we got to have love was at the Polynesian, get buzzed, and get crazy, literally dancing at the contemporary.
I
Like,
locked the door, so we're good now.
okay, great. Sorry, my family is a little much. That's hence why I have this room and I lock it. And somehow my kid still somehow knows how to get in. I don't know, but amen to that, Elisa. And so yeah, um, what was your highlight, Danielle? Do you have a highlight?
Oh my gosh. There was so much. I don't know. I feel like we should just do a show just on the trip, really, because it
We
was
really could.
very eventful. Me and Elisa did 4 different hotel stays on this
Oh,
trip.
In
Wow.
7 days,
It was
4
crazy.
hotels.
4
Nuts.
hotels in 7 days. Yeah,
It
it was
was nuts.
really crazy.
It was
Yeah.
nuts. I don't. Hi,
What
Kamali.
hotels?
Um, I don't remember the names. You know,
So the first one was Rosen Inn. I would not suggest anyone to stay there. That's why we had to make the first move.
Oh.
The second hotel was Aloft. It was beautiful. It was nice. Great. And then we moved to Disney property, All Star Music. And then we got kicked off of Disney property. And then we stayed at Spring Hill Suites. So
figure it out.
okay. I want to hear that story.
it was a lot. It was a lot going on in this past 7 days.
It was a lot, but we did vlog. We're probably gonna do a live stream going in depth with it and asking about the coochie. Spoiler: we did have coochie.
We had to talk about that. And we got a chance to see Boys to Men. It was so amazing.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Okay. Hi, Maisha. Hey, girl. Y'all was being bad. You know it.
No kids, just us. We had a good time.
Love the kids. As
Who
Danielle
kicked
said,
out
Them
the onesies
kids.
and the hats, the matching hat and onesies?
those are all Yachty's stuff. They're not ours.
She's that many?
She has daughters. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh my god, how funny!
Yeah, so we used all yeah, so many, I swear, like 5 people asked, "Where'd you get those onesies? Where'd you get them?" And I was like, they're no longer available. I don't even own them.
Yeah, with the matching ears, like that's adorable.
That was super cute. I know.
Yeah, I love it. Now I already went to Shop Disney because they have a onesie on Shop Disney. So I'm debating on buying it. So I own a pair because I love wearing them.
We took pictures with people who we didn't even know.
Celebrities.
Randos.
Oh my gosh, it was so much
One
fun.
of the hotels, a little girl was left in her room. The second we were coming to our room, a kid came out crying and she shut the door and was a lot. We got a lot to go over when we do that live. It's that this trip was absolute chaos. That's all I can say. They did sing the song, Cassie. Yes, they did. Y'all had fun. We did. Yes, the matching onesies was the shit. Yes, it was.
Shannon.
I love the reels, and it's not even done. We have more reels coming. That's just a little portion. We only released like 3 of them, and I think there's like 5 more. So more coming. But yeah, speaking of dates, it was like you can have friendship dates too. I guess that was like a friendship date or trip.
Yeah. We dated each other and we learned a lot about each other on this trip.
For sure. For sure. In a stressful situation, you learn a lot about each other.
Is this the first time you two hung out in person? Like first time meeting, or have you hung out previously?
I've hung out with Danielle once. She came over to my house once. And then I met Yachty in Disneyland last Halloween.
You're gonna get her on here.
Oh my gosh. She's not feeling towards the end of the trip, she wasn't feeling well and she has to work this weekend. I was almost debating on asking her, but I was like, I don't want to put that on her because she's not feeling great.
Yeah. She had to work today.
The fact that you are like up and like I am dead after trips. How are your feet feeling?
Good. Surprisingly, my feet are always sore on when I go to the parks, but we only went to the parks 2 days. So wasn't very many. And towards the end we just chilled. It was just
Did you go to all the parks or just
only Epcot and Magic Kingdom? Bring on more reels. Yes.
Yeah.
Do more friend. That is a for sure thing. Definitely happening. Friends trips are the best. I know. I want to do more of them. I prefer it over with my family. I think.
Well,
Oh
good.
wow.
Disney.
Yes, we're still friends.
Yes, we're still friends.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yes. I used to go on best friend dates back in high school. We'd go for breakfast dates before our classes started. Oh my gosh, we're talking about good things. We're supposed to be talking about the bad things, you guys.
Awkward.
Doesn't so Sue, does that mean you don't have any bad date stories?
Oh, honey, no. There's literally, like, I told you guys I'm writing a book, like a romance baseball book, right? My best friend and I, who are both single, we could write another book easily with just bad dude stories. So, like,
Okay,
how much time we got?
hit us with one of them right now. I want to hear one of them.
Oh, well, it's just like guys they're weird. Like, okay, so it is her story, so I'm using it because it's just like what meets up with this guy who is in love with her from high school all this time, of course, pining for her, right? And my best friend, she's like little. I'm just throwing that out there. She's not like my size, you know what I mean?
Short?
And,
you mean short?
just like I mean thinner, like smaller, more
petite.
not super short, but like 5'4", maybe. I don't know.
I'm 5'2".
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
but this girl's thick. This girl is short and thick.
And we play this game. We're like trying to figure out, like, seeing if he has a wedding ring on in pictures, like what his deal is, because he's like in the military. Like we are always trying to diagnose, why are these dudes still single? What's their story? What's wrong with them? And so there's just like weird stuff. She gets to his house. The whole house is completely white. The walls, the furniture, like everything you can think of. And my bestie is what's accident prone. She's accident prone. Like if we're drinking wine, she's gonna spill the wine that night. She's just that. It is the same way. I love them to death. They're just accident prone. So they get Chinese food. He makes them go eat in the basement because the house is the spotless white. Okay.
Oh
like,
no. Negative.
Like what the heck? And so of course she trips and spills the food or whatever, and he just freaks out on her. And she is like he's this big dude, you know, it's not like me who can I can hold my own, but like he just freaks out. It's like, you're eating in a basement, and not like a redone basement, like a moldy, like
Oh no.
No, thank you.
And she's like, I walked in the house and you hear like, no, like it is all white. So like, you know, you never know. It's always good to see where somebody lives. I think if you're starting to get serious about them, I think it's very telling how people live. And just like, what? Then the pictures of their freaking junk, that was like a couple years ago. It was like, hey, here's my, we don't want that. Like
it's not a
conversation first. Like you literally haven't even asked me for a drink. You haven't asked me anything about myself. Here's your genitals. Like really? So there's that going on. Just to put it bluntly, it's nasty. It's rough out there. Weird shit. I'm glad you're all married.
Oh my gosh, that would be a reason. Thank you, Nicole, for your sweet compliments. Everyone's laughing. Not the basement.
And I can't believe she actually went to the basement. First of all,
I mean,
I would have been like, no, thank you.
Right,
my
head off down there. Like it just literally stuff like that. And around, like I'm from a small town. Like this isn't like we're in some big city or something. It's just like I think the ones that are left now, something's going on.
You see Christina's comment, I would eat in my car before a random's basement.
I know. And because he has this fear of spilling, like you can't date a girl with a child if you can't.
What I don't understand is why is their house so spick and span, but you got a moldy basement?
Well, I just mean it's not like it was redone. Like right. Oh, it's in my cute man cave basement. It was like anybody's basement that isn't redone. Like it's a basement. It's musty.
I mean, and two, if you're so anal about your place being so clean, don't eat in your house. Go
white. Everything is white.
Go eat out somewhere. Go to a park. Go to the beach. Go somewhere. You know, you don't have to, I mean, he just exposed himself that he's a total freak.
Right. But like, so I feel like there's either there's something weird, or they have like no personality or maturity or backbone, or they're, you know, I mean, I'm not saying there aren't good ones. There could be like recently divorced.
Weren't we recently just talking about this because Wakanda? I watched Wakanda finally, but hi, our Castle Life, and I in love with Michael B. Jordan. Sucks.
Yes,
And we're like, why is he not in a relationship? He's never been with
hold
anybody.
one down.
He can't hold anybody down. Something's wrong with him.
Well,
Curious.
I mean, it could be, but like, I just think personally, I don't know, like guys are like a little maturing, and like they're just, you know, like I'm not trying to play mom. I don't have kids for like I don't want to be mother a dude that I'm trying to like be romanced by. Like I'm not trying, you know what I mean? And it's a trend. It's not just a certain one. Like it's been pretty much all guys I've either dated or whatever. So
yeah.
they want mommy, and I don't want to do that.
Is that is that like a turn off for anybody here? You guys two in the comments sound off. Is if you're dating somebody who's a mama's boy, ugh, turn off. Sorry, I don't like it. I don't like mama's boys.
Well, my husband at first, when we got married, he was a mama's boy. We would plan to go somewhere, and his mom would call, and it would totally change our plans. I'm like, look, this is not going to work. It took some years. I'll say maybe about 10 until he finally realized.
10 years?
That's a long time.
Years?
It took a while to clip that umbilical cord, but now he realizes the wife and the family come first. So yeah.
10 years.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends though. Does that just mean he's close with his mom, or does it mean literally like,
well,
don't know how to do anything without the mom? Like, you know, there's a lot of different.
One of the main reasons why is because his parents are non-hearing, and so he has to do a lot for them.
That makes sense. That's different.
But he has a brother, and at that time he wasn't married. I'm like, you have another son. Why don't you call him and ex him?
Oh
yeah, you know, my husband doing everything, she would always ex my husband versus the other son. You know,
right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So many family dynamics. It's, you know, it's
a
lot.
I think I sounded harsh. I said if you're a mama's boy, like, oh, I'm talking about the ones who are just like they can't do nothing without their mom. I'm like, that means I'm gonna have to do everything for you? No, thank you. I'm not doing it.
Hey, you know, there's a TV show that comes on about mama's boys.
I haven't seen that.
Like a dating.
What is it?
Yeah, I'll have to find it, but it's a show about mom. I think it's called Mama's Boys. I feel like it's on TOC or something.
Probably.
And they show guys who go out on dates, and some of them mamas are horrible. They are horrible people. One lady said if she dating her, the mama said, I'm dating my son too. He can date a girl, but I'm dating my son too. It's bad, y'all. It's really bad.
That's freaky. It's usually not necessarily the son who's really bad. Sometimes the mom it's because the mom usually ruins it for them. Because I heard so many scenarios where like the mom is always calling and like always has to have their nose in all their business, just showing up to their house or something like that. And I'm like, And I like what Monique said, respecting his mom, turn on. Being obsessed with your mom, weird. That's freaking weird to me. Like, I like independence. I think I like people who are independent. And when you're a stage 5 clinger to something, I can't.
Well, you don't want to compete as the spouse with somebody with their parent. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't want to have to like butt heads with your in-law. I mean, obviously everybody has their stuff with their in-laws, but it does kind of, like Danielle said, it kind of comes down to like me or her, like
right.
Mom or like.
Hi, Magical Rebecca. Me. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in.
Name.
So punny. That show is crazy. It's called Smothered.
Now Smothered is a show too. I know what you're talking about. I just passed by Smothered, but it's a different one than that one. Smothered is pretty bad too. That's moms who are so obsessed with their daughters. One mom and daughter would take baths together.
Ooh.
All kinds of foolishness. Now,
That's illegal.
smothering mothers and daughters who are like really tight. Yeah,
That's illegal.
yeah.
It's a weird
They
world.
would get in the bathtub together and use the same bath water.
Okay, do I need to get a bucket now? Because I'm gonna
It
throw
was
up.
really gross.
Oh, that's disgusting. Hi, Alex.
Mother, that's what she's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm talking about a totally different show. I'm trying to find it for y'all.
Well, I think with COVID too and stuff, people forgot how to have conversations, especially guys. I'm not trying to just shit on guys, but like
Alex, he's just popped in the chat. Alex,
you know what I mean? It's kind of, you can't even like have a conversation, or they don't know how to hit on you, or like give you, that isn't an actual line. They don't know how to like ask you for, if you want a drink, that you look like, there's not that good conversation. At least I don't know if I've ever seen it, but like maybe like when our parents were, you know, I don't know when it was, the time when romance was flourishing. But
Yeah.
No, some guys just can't flirt. Like my husband. My husband can't flirt for nothing.
right.
And but I like goofy guys. I don't like I've always liked the funny guys. I don't know why. So he's not a flirtatious person, but he's just funny to me. So, and that's attractive in my opinion. But I have been frustrated with dating scene. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, hey, let's go slow. The next day they're like, will you be my niece's new aunt?
Oh wow. That's
No,
crazy.
sir. No, thank you. It's called put a ring on it. Oh, okay. You can call me Becky. Yes, Becky. Becky with the good hair?
Becky with the good hair.
Yes, that's very weird. I'll never do that. I'm good with my mom, but she don't need to come to the tub with me.
Oh.
Definitely not.
Right into the freeze.
Unless you want to bathe with vomit, that's what's gonna occur. You're right. Those are mothers and daughters. The bathing thing made me turn it off. Oh yeah, that's freaking weird. I can flirt. Okay, Alex. Okay. LOL. Right. Wrong show. But yeah. What else do you? I want to hear Salma's story. She said she has two she's thinking about. I want to hear one of Salma's.
Okay, one is, well, I was dating this guy. I will say about the third or fourth going out. We went to a house party, okay? So in this house party, we're having a good time, but you know when you feel like somebody's staring at you?
Mm-hmm.
You feel it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I felt that.
It burns a little.
Looking at me, right? Okay. Then I saw somebody in the window. Like, it was a house party. So I was outside. I looked at the window and there was a girl just staring at me. I was like, okay. That's weird. And then he kind of told me like, oh, that's my ex.
Oh Lord.
I was like,
Oh heck no.
okay.
No.
All right. I mean, I didn't care. I was like, all right.
You didn't care?
I didn't care. I was like, okay. Well, it was just weird. I was like, okay, she's just staring. I don't know. Then the people that own the house, I knew them, but I wasn't like close to them. But he was close to the husband. And then later on, the wife came over and she was like, hey guys, I'm glad that you guys are here, this and this and that. But can I ask you guys something? And we were like, okay. She was like, can you guys act like you're not as happy or be happy? Because, I guess she was friends with his ex. So they were just, I don't know. So I was like, okay, this is too weird now. They're asking us to not act as happy.
What the
party when you're supposed to have a good time. So I was like, okay, well, at that point I was like, you know what, maybe we should just go. And then that was it. It was just the weirdest thing. It was like, okay, well, a weird situation.
That's weird. Can you not act happy? Can you stop acting like a happy couple? Because you're making my friend in the window jealous.
Yeah. Literally, she was like on the window. Just, I don't know how I caught that. I just felt that feeling,
How did you I don't for me, if I was in your shoes, if someone was staring at me at the window, be like, "Can I help you? Can I take your order? You want a McDouble with that?"
But it wasn't like we were close. We were like, it was a far distance. Okay,
That's creepy. That is definition of creepy.
it was a far distance. A lot of people there, but I just felt it. I was like,
Take a picture. It'll last longer.
yeah, it was just weird.
That is weird. What did Alex say? And romantic. I had this girl who was working at Universal laughing and blushing. Okay, Alex, the only man in the stream. He's here to hear all the tea about men. My hubby is a huge flirt with me, though. Aw, that's good.
Sweet,
Me
Gabby.
time. And wow, that sounds like a horror movie. Staring in the window. Thank you. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. I'd appreciate it. What? To act less happy, awkward thing to ask and to hear. How do you even act not as happy? I would just leave if that was the case. Sorry. I'm happy. 25 watching. Make sure you hit. Thank you. But yeah. So I'll tell you one of mine. And it technically wasn't a date. And I'm so lucky to be alive to this day. Let me just tell you that.
Oh my goodness. Tell us.
Died on a date.
So, you know how when you're young, you just don't think anything of it. You're meeting people on the internet and you go and meet them in real life.
No.
So I was talking to a guy online. This was when I was in high school, young. Young. So this was back, I think it was Facebook or it was Instagram. It was one or the other. And I was talking to a guy. He didn't go to the same school as me, but we had a lot of mutual friends on. I think it was, I want to say Facebook.
Are you sure it might have been MySpace?
You're actually right. It might have been around the same age. You're actually right. It might have been MySpace because it was before my first baby daddy, and we met through MySpace. So it was definitely MySpace. Wow.
Long time.
Going back.
You know, the top friends with the music. Somebody needs to bring that back. But so I met him on that, and we had a lot of mutual friends, so I trusted it, and luckily he was who he said he was. But I met him. I had a friend's dad drop me off at the mall, and I just met him there to just hang out. And I met him, and he was like, he looked like his pictures, and he was who he was. But when I met him, he was all over me, like immediately. All over me and just like grabbing me the whole time. And I was like, this is freaking weird. He's trying to oof me. Sorry. Do you understand what oof is? That's what we say in Hawaii, or have sex with me in the mall. And I'm like, this is weird. And so finally I was like, I'm done. You're weird. And I left. That was the end of it. That was a really bad date. That was terrifying. But I was like, well, now that I'm a grown up and I have an almost teenager, if my daughter did this, I would kill her. I would be so upset. I'm like, the things I did as a kid, I'm like, I'm so lucky I did not get like kidnapped, sex trafficked, something. Because and I'm like, is that even a date? That was supposed to be a date. It was really bad. But horror stories. My goodness. It's really scary. The internet now.
The internet's changed everything too, like all the apps and everything. Like, I mean, that's just too much. It's too much for me. So
like
much
getting catfish.
What is it?
Like getting catfished?
Catfish, yes. Literally, or just like guys all saying hi, hey, you have nothing else. Like, how are you gonna stand out from the others by just going, hey? Like, sweet pickup line. Or like demanding pictures. Like I was with my parents in like the casino, like my elderly parents. And this dude, we've only talked a little. I think it was like Bumble, because like Tinder's a little too like taboo for me. I want like I'm thinking, oh, the better guys will be like on Bumble, like want something serious, not just a hookup app. But in reality, it's the same thing. And literally he's like, I'm with my parents out to lunch. Like, I can't send you, like, we have not met or anything. demanding like send me a picture, and I'm like, I'm with my parents, and he's like, go in the bathroom and take like what?
Oh
That's
no.
an
You're not
atrocity.
even my man yet.
You.
We haven't met. You haven't bought me a drink, and you think I'm gonna drop everything to go take like a dirty pic for you? Are you kidding? I mean, and there's tons of that. Like that is just, that's very today's time. So, I wouldn't like seriously. You're talking about teenagers and stuff. It's a lot of talks to be had with them.
Pressure. The pressure nowadays. It's like kids. My daughter, who's 12, going on 13, is doing things wanting to do things I didn't do till I was 18. Like, so like it's like I feel like they're aged up so much. They have to age. They age quicker now.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I don't like it. Boys are gross. Ugh.
Literally.
What did Cassie say? I went with my cousin once to meet up with some guy she knew, and he was being weird. 2 minutes in, he brought a friend and immediately started saying that it's going to be him and my cousin, then the friend and me. What?
Yeah, like just
2 minutes in, is that it?
Mm,
No, thank you.
Online dating is why I choose to be single. Don't blame me, Valerie. I maybe go to church. Maybe there's good guys at church. Maybe.
true.
Maybe. Or go to I mean, no, there's trash people in Hawaii too, but I feel like it's not as bad. I feel
Has
like Hawaii.
anybody heard a success story from online dating? Because I know there are ones, but like for the most part,
Alyssa, right?
I mean, technically, I met him through his cousins, though. His cousins went to church with me, and they hooked us up. And so I saw him on the internet first, but we met in person at a restaurant. Go in the bathroom. What a creeper. Online dating is
in
bad
the
for guys. I'm a victim of it.
any success stories from online dating? I'm dying to know. Bad for guys.
Bad for guys too. Okay, Alex, give us an example. Please explain. There's the comment section down below. Okay. Please share your stories. If you guys in the chat have any like funny or like scary things that happen or awkward things that happen on a date, let us know. I want to know. We were on a walking trail in the middle of nowhere. Luckily, seen another group of people our age, and we ran to them. The guys cussed us out and was so mad.
It is good to go in in pairs, though. I like that, like, because then you had your girlfriend that they couldn't, like,
Yeah.
It is good to, but yes, things can.
Yeah, so I think for me and my husband, almost not really a blind date because we didn't go on a blind date, but we met each other blindly. Unknowingly that the purpose of me being there was to try to hook us up. So I guess it was kind of like a blind date. But what did Christina say? I've known 3 couples that met online and got married, and they're still married. Graded these couples have been together 10 plus years now. That's awesome. It's definitely possible.
It can happen.
He has to be the right person. That's right. Don't just settle for anybody. Don't you ever. Is that the same comment? Okay, yeah, it is. But
that's a lot. Wow.
How about you, Danielle? Do you have any from your Hawaiian days?
Yeah, I do. So back in the day, when you were young and you didn't have any money and you wanted to be frisky, you would go to the airport and you would park on the side of the gate. So it was a weekend night and there was nothing but a whole bunch of cars parked on the side of the gate. And you sit there and you watch the planes, but you're not really watching the planes.
Movies too. Like the movies as well.
So then you get in the back seat, but check this out. It was so funny. I was something else, I must say.
Don't be ashamed of it. I'm proud of my Hawaiian past. Yes, once upon a time,
when you're in the car and things get heated and your windows start fogging up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was at the window fogging up moment that there was a bam, 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 bam on the glass. The police
on
the glass of the car, and we had to leave.
At least he couldn't really.
It
At
was
least he couldn't
so
really.
embarrassing.
Yeah, that's
It was pretty
Oh.
bad.
It wasn't Woo. It wasn't.
Danielle. Where did this happen, or where did you grow up, or where was this? Like what city or?
So I live in Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet
And
home Alabama.
yeah, and then we have the Birmingham airport. So I don't even know if people still do that or not anymore. I don't
I'm
know.
sure.
But yeah, that was our thing, honey. And then I guess the police already knew when the windows were fogged up what was going on.
Oh my gosh,
Look
that
at
is so
Christina's
funny.
comment. Put it up there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. What is that the weirdest place you've ever got caught, or like ever had that happen?
Where
Is
I
that
got
the
caught.
weirdest place? Not necessarily caught, but did it? Let's just say it. Had sex. Where's the weirdest place you had sex? Okay, this is my channel. I can say whatever the hell I want.
I don't know, but let me tell you one other story right quick about while it's on my mind. You know, my mind slipped easily. So I had a best friend, and she was a real skank. She was way, way worse than me. So I would always go places with her, and so we went to this guy's house that she met, and the guy's mom was there in the other room. I was in the room with them, and she was up there trying to get it on with this dude. I'm like, why is you doing this? That is so nasty. She didn't even care. She didn't
The
care that I
mom's
was
right
in the room with
there. Oh my
them. She didn't care that his mama was in the other room. She was trying to get it.
Mm.
No, we are no longer friends to this day, but you know.
Theme of the night, mama drama. Like,
Yeah.
Construction site, Gabby.
Get it, Gabby, get it. Get it, Gabby, get it. Hey, Gabby.
Let us know down below.
that sounds dirty.
You like it dirty.
That's all right. It's supposed to be dirty.
Sex is not meant to be clean.
Oh my
How about
god.
so? Where's yours? Do you have a good place, Sue?
A zoo? Really? Is that like it's primal? It's
Wow. Like where in the zoo though?
like in like a oh dear god, can we skip me for a second?
Okay. How about you, Salma? Do you have a funny place?
No.
Like bed?
Her parents.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
We're
God bless you.
That's so
Elise is like just I mean, your whole family's there too, but you know, I feel like they know that.
They don't care. My family knows I'm crazy. I say whatever I want, and if you don't like it, just plug your ears. Excuse me. Woo! What does it say? Damn, Gabby. Mine was the movie theater parking lot.
Oh my gosh, guys. While I'm thinking, let me tell you this real quick.
Tell us.
So this was with my husband. So we were dating. We were going to our senior prom. It was my prom because was it his prom? It was either my prom or his prom. But anyway, my mom had rented us a car, right? And so after the prom, we went to the airport. And we didn't have no money. We couldn't get no room. So we went to the airport and his stuff came out on the seat, right? In the back seat, right? So when so we were so we were driving home that night because I don't know, I still had a curfew at I think I had to be home like 1 or 2 o'clock or whatever. So my husband drove us back home, and my mom was like, okay, now we have to drive him home. So we was like, okay, mom. I was like, okay, mom, sit in the front seat. She was like, no, I'm gonna sit in the back seat.
Oh.
We were so nervous.
Danielle's got the nastiest. Damn, the freaking I never want to fly into that airport. I'm nervous.
I can't.
The whole time we was
We're
like,
all adults here. I think you know what she meant by stuff, okay? Don't make the woman say it.
yeah, the airport was lit. It was lit. That's where everybody would go.
I can't. This is funny. I love this topic. The construction site sounds dirty. That made me laugh out loud for real. Hey, just type it in the chat, Sue.
It was like a dark. I'm not like out with the gorillas being like, yeah. Like it was in a dark, secluded. I'm not that crazy. I'm crazy.
Enchanted Unboxings, Jean Pierre. Hello, welcome. I have a great bad date story. Long story short, I found out on the first date that he was a necrophiliac.
What is that?
Exposing my brain. I can't remember what that was. Is it animals?
Doing dead people.
Or dead people.
Mm-hmm.
So Jeffrey Dahmer stuff. Woo!
Ooh.
That's disgusting.
Well, not eating them, but without the eating them.
Right. That's cannibalism.
Right. Wow.
That's
my God,
Jean Pierre, I'm curious how you found out this. How did you find out? Like, did you
Were there
feel
some
like,
at his house or something? Did you take pictures with him or something?
I know, like I need to know more. The details behind that.
He was a funeral director.
I heard.
Oh, that's gross.
Wait. Where is it? Where is
You
it?
can't trust anyone. You cannot. That is
Get out! Oh, good grief!
I am dead.
That is so nasty.
Oh, I love this. There's the viral podcast. If you never watched them, I love it. But they got a call in that someone found out that who they slept with was a necrophiliac because they had like maggots up there.
Ooh.
They found maggots.
Where am I? What am I on? What?
They found maggots up their canal. So she found out.
Wait a minute. Up the hole, the manhole.
No, so this girl found out that the person she slept with was one because she went to the doctor and they found like maggots
in her.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ugh.
So who lose everyone in this?
Like, yeah, we're getting nasty. We need to change the subject. Okay.
Wow.
I'm so confused.
Hey, you guys voted for this. You voted for awkward and bad date.
Let's discuss the cop car. Let's move on.
Oh my gosh.
Monique, were you arrested, Monique? How'd you do it? Are you a cop? Are you
get him
or were you arrested because you were a naughty girl? Okay, Christina, please the fifth. I have long stories, too long to type out. But first off, most girls I start talking to start offering me their OnlyFans. Well, girl, bye. You just want money, and they don't want a relationship. Well, they're trash. I was 16 and my boyfriend at the time had just got out of juvie. That's already a red flag. And he was looking all kinds of good, and he was hanging out at the park, and right next to the park was a construction. Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I get girls who nicely ask for money for food or gas and then get upset when I don't give it to them. Then I met up with a girl who told me on the date she wanted me to spend all my money.
Oh no. Who are you meeting up with? Yeah. You meeting up with the wrong girls.
Yeah.
It ain't right.
On her and how she will be loyal. Then I've had cheaters, etc. Their stories. Stuff has a DNA.
Yes, Christina.
Yes, DNA.
Good way to put it. Oh, he got turned on by dead bodies. Oh gosh, we gotta get off that subject.
That was
For 27 years of my life, for 27 years of his life, I can't read. His only job, and he tells me, do you know if you apply massage pressure from the chest down to the groin, the blood rushes? Mm, mm. I cannot further
I
discuss.
feel like that's lawsuits from the families of the dead people. Like, just saying,
Right.
not supposed to be doing
What did
that.
I just
What?
walk into? I got hit on by a couple of girls too. I did not expect this topic in here. I'm so
Not lounge fly talk, is it?
Hi, park hoppers. And then park hoppers, we just met them at the
Yes,
park at the Christmas
it
party. So thanks so much. I'm so sorry. This live is not Disney related. It is very different. This is a very different
But
live.
have you heard that a couple? I haven't, but
What?
there are some people that have done it in like Small World or
I heard that
How? How though?
in the boat.
yeah,
But
that they were.
there's people around. It would have to. You'd have to be with like all people you know. I feel like, or alone.
People
Maybe
just
like
don't care.
You get the
AKA
boat
Danielle's story.
yourself. There's nobody on the first boat, second, back boat.
right, like at the end of the night or something.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And a couple
Danielle already made the point. Some people just don't care if people are around.
But I've heard there's stories that people have.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Disney has a lot of crazy stories, like people putting their ashes into rides and stuff like that. Like my body belongs in Disney. Leave my ashes there. It's my last dying wish. But yeah, oh
Why
God.
would you pick Small World?
It's a
Like,
world.
Small World. And the other one I heard was where the Audiotopia is at, and there's this little booth where you take pictures, like the little license there too.
Yes. Wow, that's crazy.
And the bathroom. The
But is
shareable
it worth being banned by Disney for it?
or like a little kid. Like there's too many kids around. Like,
Guilty though. I did have a girlfriend at one point, but didn't last more than a week. Aw.
You missed that wang, didn't you?
Oh, I'm so sorry for the burp. Classy girl. I told you, white trash. Okay, it's totally possible. That's all I'll say. What's the scoop? Has more for sure. Universal has more wild stories. For sure. It's crazy in Universal most of the time when I go. Oh yeah, Haunted Mansion has a code word for it. White powder alert. I didn't know that. That's
What?
cool. White powder alert. That's nuts. Oh my goodness. Wow. This
Yeah, it is nuts.
Just saying. Okay. We want another story from Sue because you said you had multiple. Let's hear another one. Are you clear? Are you in the clear now?
I mean, oh yeah. Oh,
okay.
I mean, that it was just like thoroughly great.
Yeah.
Well, I think we just have to go to like the weird fetish stuff because just things you're not expecting and out of nowhere. Again, it is not me, it's my friend. So I don't even know. I think I'm just like over. I think I'm just gonna die alone happy and go to Disney a lot. But it's like I'm thinking for one, there's like a prominent real estate agent who is our age in the area, like owns the whole thing. His face is on every banner. Those people like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so clearly he's making good money if he owns. And she will literally screen record and send me because we're both single and we need entertainment from this stuff. We literally will just digest like Sex and the City, talk about the like weird. I just wish we could get paid like Kathy Lee and Hodar to just hash it all out. But so she sends me it and he's this is a new one for me. I know there's like weird panty things, but it was he wants to wear women's panties and then he wants her to yell at him and he will pay her. And sure as shit, $50 Apple Pay, $100 Apple Pay. And
hey, where he at?
And she's just like, what should I say to him? I'm like, I know. I'm like, yell at him. And we're both like dying laughing, being like, oh, well, just like, you should say this. You should say, at this point, I was with my boyfriend too. And he was even like, we were all dying laughing because it's whatever, but like it's weird because he is like kind of famous for the area, and like how many people is he doing this to, and he's just Facebook paying and Apple paying for you to yell at him, like that's a thing. It's just
He got a friend, a brother. I would do that.
It has to be somebody he trusts. See, he like trusts her, even though she is telling the entire valley. But like, and like, I mean, it's just weird. Like, just whatever. I mean, good on ya, but like, I just think that's what I want. Kind of like a normal one. I'm not really into all this stuff. I mean, I'm definitely sexual, but
what about you though? Do you have anything?
I'm trying to. I mean, it's stuff like that. Like it's just like ridiculous stuff, or they're just literally flatliners. Like there's nothing that like they're either ridiculous stories, like I'm saying, or they just have no personality or don't know how. Which I'm a big personality, so. For a guy to not even be able to like maybe, if I have to always be carrying the conversation, if I have to always be making the plans, if I always have to pick where we're eating, like that's a lot on me. And I know I'm a lot.
You need the spice of life.
Yeah, like I don't know. I've been told I'm like scary. I'm literally, I feel like I'm the opposite of scary, like intimidating. I'm like, cause I'm like just loud and honest. Like, I don't know. So if anybody else has it figured out, let me know.
I mean, yeah, I've met people. I've been on a date with someone who was completely boring. Like, my husband does it sometimes too. We were talking about it on our trip. Like sometimes men go on rants about things we really don't care about, like cars and the boy things. And we're like, it sounds like wah 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 wah. That's what it sounds like to me. We're like this. That's what I felt like on that date. I've had that happen before. But Jean-Pierre, pass him along. He'll take them.
Oh yeah. I mean, see?
I can.
Everybody's got a thing. You just have to be compatible,
Right.
Together.
Have you guys watched Euphoria?
Everybody keeps telling me to.
Okay, well, in Euphoria, I showed Danielle this. There's a girl in the show where she's known for writing novels as well, like love stories. And she had a fan reach out to her saying, "Hey, will you FaceTime me and just talk crap to me, like while I do things?" And she would just say, "You're a fat piece of shit. You're nasty." Da, da, da. And he just gets off from that. And like he would give her money for that just to talk crap to her. I'm like, that's good. That's a great job. Man.
I mean, literally, that's quick money, but then it like runs out. Like, how many ways can you scold? And like, we're just laughing so hard. It's just like
some people with their kings. We love you. We love you. I can't think. I don't think I've been on any other, like literally, I don't think I've been on that many dates in my life. Just that one where I showed up to the mall. That's the only one that stood up to me. Does anybody else? Salma, do you want to share your second one?
The other one's kind of like yours, I guess. We went to Great America. It was like a first date, but like you said, he was like all on top of me and like trying to hug me and kiss me, and I was like, oh no, and I was like, great, I'm here at Great America. He drove us here. How the heck am I gonna get home? And I was young.
Oh, no.
I was young, so I was like, okay, well, try to push him and stuff, and then getting home, the awkwardness, trying to give you a kiss goodbye. I'm like, oh no, I just ran out the door, I shut it, and I ran inside. But that was just it, it's just those guys are pushy, or like I don't know what they're thinking.
Guys are gross. Some of them. Go, Danielle.
Well, go ahead and read his. I just thought of another one.
An ex-employee of mine would do dominatrix work. Did I say that? On the side, and she made a killing, and the things her slaves would pay her to do to them was insane and repulsive. Good Lord. Is
this
good. Great America.
Shades of Gray.
Is that an amusement park?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just thought it was a mall or something. But
No,
go,
that's
Danielle.
amusement park.
Go, Danielle. Tell
Okay,
us.
so it happened at it was a airport experience too, but this was this was the first guy. So when I got to high school, my high school started at the 10th grade. And
Oh.
I started dating a senior. So I thought I got me a senior. I just got the high. I went to the prom. You can't go to the prom till you're in the 11th or 12th, or if you get somebody above, takes you. So I was going to the prom, I was doing my thing. I thought I was something, but I was still pure at the time. Okay. So he took me to the airport and we were in the back seat.
The
So
same airport?
The same vaccine.
different cars, same location. But what I would do is, at that time I wasn't ready, at that time. So when he would start trying to mess with me, I act like I was passed out. Like
We've all played that a couple of times. I definitely,
You were just passed out in the car.
yeah, I would just act like I passed out because I didn't want to. I didn't like him like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I wasn't ready for that with him. So I would just play fake like I passed out.
Good
when
for
the
you.
time when the time would come. So yeah.
Damn, Danielle in airports.
Wasn't nowhere else to
Danielle
go.
ain't not at airports anymore. Damn, Danielle, you didn't. I'm surprised you didn't try to jump me yesterday.
Wasn't nowhere else to go when I was growing up. Nowhere but
That's
the airport.
crazy. I feel like in Hawaii, it's the beach is the spot. I think you're in Alabama, it's the airport. In Hawaii, it's the beach. Did you guys? Is there a known spot where you guys live? You're gonna run into something.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know, Salma.
Maybe at the lake, Laura Lake,
near the water.
Near water, usually. There's a lot of remember from when we're growing up and stuff, like Lookout Peak. There's a lot of scenic,
hikes
type places, but that's not even the thing anymore. I feel like that was when we were younger. Now it's just a weird world. There's a lot. Everything's changed.
The Birmingham airport is so I'll never be able to go there again without thinking of all your stories.
Literally.
Colorado was the mountains. Isn't it cold? Isn't it freezing in the mountains?
That's why I gotta stay hot.
I mean, it makes me think of Twilight with Jacob. You get naked for body heat. Just saying. What the heck is with these damn people? We don't want it.
They probably heard it.
They heard the conversation. It's like, let me jump.
We want some. No, we don't.
Funny.
We got another weirdo. Block. Goodbye. We don't want none of it. Ugh. Okay.
Does anybody in the chats have questions dating or for any of us?
Who needs dating advice? Definitely ask us.
Well, not advice. I did not say advice. Questions hey, you want to hear horror stories?
Elevator? How do you
do that? Sounds amazing.
Sick.
That's really quick. You'd have to be done.
Not if you press the stop button.
Push all the floors on Elf.
Okay, Salma. Okay, Salma. Okay. Look, ask her. Salma knows the tricks. That's funny. I think I've done it in weird spots. I don't think they're weird. Like a construction site is weird. Mine don't sound that weird. I did it in a closet at school.
At school?
Yeah. I lost it at school. Teachers weren't watching.
Well, now
That's
No.
I'm in divorce. No, not now.
So I lost it in school, when in high school, and then in college I also did it in a closet too. So closet
Frisky girl,
is like the weirdest I can think of.
you get claustrophobic.
No, because it wasn't tiny. So I was in ROTC. I shared that on the last live. I was in ROTC. I lost it in the supply closet at ROTC. Good night, ladies. Good night, Nicole. Thank you for jumping on. The things that happen at school, right? All the hormones are raging when you're in high school and in college. For me, probably a photo booth. Woo! For me, I'm too scared to get caught. That's the thing for me. I'm like, oh, I don't want to get caught.
That's part of the fun.
School, no, that doesn't make it fun for me.
I'm just kidding.
It ruins the mood for me. I can't. Okay, my god niece. I'm so sorry if you guys can hear my mother talking. She's in between me and Danielle's room. My god niece got caught on camera. Good night, park hoppers. Thanks again. Wow. But yeah, this trip I got to meet park hoppers. I met Alex for the first time. I met Happily Ever Kylie and somebody else, and it's not coming to my brain. It's not coming to my brain. Okay. I guess I'm boring. I only see my roles literally same. But shoot. I think, is there any more stories? I think we're good. Are we good? Do we want to so we're going to end with 2 truths and a lie? I hope everyone came up with one.
Say we last.
I did it in a janitor's closet at a bank. Oh my gosh. That place is dirty.
Literally.
Oh, yes. He's like my little brother. He will not, I forgot his age, but I know he's younger than me. He refuses to tell me his age. Oh no, we were just saying goodnight. Oh, sorry. This is too good. Oh my god. Yeah. Park Hoppers does live streams in the parks, so definitely go subscribe. I think, let me go try see if I can drop their link, because they're super sweet. They have a really cool setup. We got to see behind the scenes, and if you check the live at the first Christmas party, you'll see me, Yadi, and Danielle in the stream. So go check it out. So I'm gonna drop their link right now. See this link I just dropped? Go subscribe. Okay, and make sure you check in the description for all our girls here also. But are we good? Ready for 2 truths and a lie? And I want everyone in the comments to guess which one is the lie. Okay, are you ready, Salma? Did you think of one?
Okay, I'm ready. Okay, I am a teen mom. I speak 3 languages. And I have my master's degree.
I want to.
Everybody guess in the comments what you think the lie is.
I know. I forget which one you said. I think you said you have your master's to us. I think you told us that in the last live stream. And then you also, I know you had your oldest, you said young. So I'm guessing it's 3 languages.
She's a teacher. I think you have to have your master's.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure she has the master's.
Yep.
She said that on the last live stream. And I think I recall you mentioning that you had your son really young. So I'm guessing it's the 3 languages.
Yes.
Only 2. You're not supposed to say yes quick. We all had to guess.
Yeah. But for a teacher, you don't have to have your master's degrees, but
I recall you saying that
if you want to.
And we're like, how many people can have master's? We were talking about on the last live stream something about that you don't have a secret talent. And I said, you have a master's. I remember saying, you have a master's degree. You must be good at something. But okay, Sue, do you have yours?
I'm trying to think of a lie. We got the truth, obviously. That's the easy part, right? Okay, it'll just be all right.
And let everybody guess, and then once everybody guesses, then you can say which one was the lie.
Okay. I am allergic to bananas. I have lived in 3 countries. And I graduated high school a virgin.
Dang, those are good. I have no idea which one it is.
Make sure you guys guess.
Random.
Make sure everybody guess which one do you think it is. So, what was the first one?
I'm allergic to bananas.
Allergic to bananas.
I've lived in 3 countries.
3 countries.
And I graduated high school a virgin.
Graduated high school virgin. Danielle laughing at you.
Sorry.
Don't tell us which one it is. Don't tell us which one it is. I want to guess. Everyone is saying the banana story. A lot of people are guessing bananas. Because I know when you're super detailed, like saying like you graduated a virgin and you live in 3 countries, they're not detailed enough for me. So I'm like,
so I'm a good liar.
Yeah, very good liar.
Poker face.
Everyone's saying banana, so I want to change my answer and I want to say it's the country one.
Okay.
Country.
It's bananas. I love the bananas. I'm like, I don't know. It's something random. I don't even think that's.
You're not allergic to bananas. I'm very glad. That's probably why you were a virgin.
Hey, this is a girl.
You gotta eat bananas, friends. That's why I can't with myself.
It's probably not even a real allergy. I'm gonna look it up after. But like, I was like, oh, what's something weird?
I'm sure if someone has an aversion to potassium or something, maybe.
Right, like something in it.
But I heard something that our DNA is like so many % similar to bananas. Did you know that? Like we're like 60% compatible to bananas.
Like our composition.
I don't know if that's true. Fact check me all you want. That's what I heard. Like our DNA is very compatible to a banana.
Is this what you're learning in beauty school?
No, I heard this on like a podcast. I heard this on a podcast. Like I love to listen to podcasts so much. So I don't know if that's true. Do you have your 2 truths and a lie, Danielle?
Yeah, I guess I could give them.
Go for it. Don't tell us what the answer is. Let everybody wait and guess, and then once we all guess, then you can tell us which one was the lie.
Did everybody else go?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the last one. Okay.
No, I mean I didn't go yet though.
You go real quick.
Okay. So, wow, I should have wrote mine down because I had them and I forgot them. Number 1, I was a dual citizen. Number 2, I don't know how to ride a bike. Number 3, shoot. Wow, I just made it really obvious. I need to change my stuff. I was thinking about a lie.
Okay, I'll go.
Let me write it down. Let me think of some more.
You want me to go?
Yes.
Okay.
Go.
So, number 1, all of my children are by my husband. Number 2, I got my nose ring at the age of 45. Or number 3, me and my husband, no, not me and my husband, duh. Me and my father have a great relationship.
I already know which one's the lie, so I won't answer.
I feel like I thought you were a lot younger.
Did you?
Yes.
I thought so too.
Oh, that's making me think that's the lie, but I feel like it's specific enough that
I'm gonna say the nose ring.
I'll say the dad relationship.
Okay. So the first one was all of my children around my husband. That is true. Number 2, I got my nose ring at the age of 45. That is true. I just got it this year. And number 3, my dad is trash. So yeah.
The way you said it, my dad is
I
trash.
don't have a relationship with my father. I've tried so many times, and I've gotten to the point now at the age that I am that I just have given up. I feel like I need to let him try. Maybe he'll try eventually. But yeah. So
A lot of them are.
yeah.
It's our theme for the night. Men suck.
Mm. Oh. I'm trying to think of a new one. Oh my goodness.
She's too
But
truthful.
yeah. Aw. His loss, Danielle. You're an amazing person.
True.
No.
Yes.
I just wish he'd be a good, I mean, a good granddad to my kids. That's the only thing I wish. So
yeah. Hey, wait, give me a second. Chat about something. I need to think. I should have wrote mine down.
Guys, start brainstorming for other weeks of girls.
Oh yeah, you have a topic.
Think of other topics we'll have one next month, and maybe I don't know if we're doing any sort of Christmas. We might dress Christmassy. It doesn't have to be Christmas themed, I'm sure.
Ugly Christmas sweaters.
Ugly sweaters.
Ooh, I got one of those.
Yeah.
But think about topics to discuss. And Lisa's done a lot of like polls and we want to talk about things that people want to hear about the most. We can probably yam around about anything, but
okay, I got it. Yeah, please put your suggestions down below. I love the ugly Christmas sweater idea, but I don't own one, so I'd have to look for one.
I need one.
What did y'all say? Same here, Danielle. My husband hates his father, and he has lots of kids besides just him with different women. Oh no. His loss, Danielle. Your husband and father-in-law are amazing dads. Yeah. Same. Agreed.
My father-in-law is so amazing. And my father-in-law is also non-hearing. But since day one, when I first was dating my husband, my father-in-law has always been like, what do you need? All the time. My kids, he loves my kids. He's always spending time with my kids. I mean, it's been an amazing gift to have him in my life. So, yeah.
Thank goodness one of them.
Yeah.
Like things kind of balance out at least. That, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, people are being so sweet and sharing. Everyone got a lot in common. Okay, let me do mine, and then we're going to hop off and share what's going on our channels. Okay, so here's my 2 truths and a lie. I never broke a bone, ever, in my life. I lived in Japan for 3 months. I graduated from culinary arts in no, I didn't say that right. I went to culinary art school for 2 years.
The second one.
Sam again.
Japan.
I never broke a bone. Ever. I lived in Japan for 3 months. And then I keep saying I graduated. I never graduated. There you go. I went to culinary art school for 2 years.
Number 1.
Did everybody guess? Did all 3 of you guess?
Japan's my guess. We're letting some of the chat guess. Let's see.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Ooh, Christina's saying worst and best gifts. That's a good
Number 2.
Especially because the holidays. That would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So my lie is the culinary arts. I only went for 1 year.
Oh, I knew you went, but
yeah, I did go, but I only went for 1 year. I didn't go
an extra year on there. That's too close.
Yeah, you change you tweak a little detail for the lie. That's how you get it. But I did live in Japan.
What did you break?
Huh?
What did you break?
That's a truth. I never
But-
broke a bone. I never broke a bone. That's the truth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I did live in Japan for a whole summer with my grandparents.
Cool.
Yeah, I remember you told me that story, so I knew that wasn't it.
Yeah. So that's my lie. You tweak one little detail and you get them.
There you
Thanks,
go.
Sneaky Elisa. Yes, you get sneaky. Oh, where did Salma go? We lost her. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, let's just discuss what's going on our channel, Danielle. You go first. I'll put you big. Oh, let me bring her back. Wait.
You gotta put me big. Ain't number 3 people. We all right.
Okay. You go first, Danielle.
On my channel, we have an upcoming Loungefly talk show this Tuesday. I am super excited. We have Michelle from Winning Smiles. She's gonna be on there. So please come and check us out. She'll be on the 15th. Our next show is the 29th, and we're gonna have the Small Shop Circle of Hope. They're gonna be on there. So we're excited about this month. So don't forget to check out Mickey's Girls, Loungefly Talk. I'm on there with all my amazing Loungefly besties, and we have such an amazing time. 5:30 Pacific, 7:30 Central, at 8:30 Eastern. Loungefly Talk. Check us out.
Okay, Sue, what you got going on, Sue?
Well, I'm getting back to a swap with one of my faves, D, All That Pink Disney Magic X. From the UK, we've been planning this for a damn near a year now. The shipping's probably going to be insane, but that's coming up down the pipeline. And also with Disney Nessie, we are doing a Making Spirits Bright collab, which has some bubbly, bangers bubbly.
We definitely need a Disney Nessie on this channel. She's a good time.
Yes, we do. We need a special guest star. She'll fit right in with us.
Oh yeah.
And major Black Friday sale with Brittany from Walt Life Salt Life and myself right after Thanksgiving. We're gonna go live on Instagram. We're selling a ton of stuff.
Oh, let me go drop your Instagram. Hold up. Let me go find it. Keep talking.
It's banger with 3 R's. So BANGERRR. And yeah, get your stocking stuffers. Get out. We got a lot of pins. Brittany has a lot of pins. We have like advent calendars. That was a big hit last time. Like you pick what door and it's a surprise. And so that's kind of like that's my main thing going on right now. I haven't done a ton of content. Trying to sell my collection and make that. And there's really good deals for you guys too. Like with bags and, stuff that we sell it cheaper than it's going on like eBay so yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Salma, what you got going on, girl?
We have unboxings coming up, a lot of launch flies. I have a couple boxes here to open, so I'm super excited. More coming soon, and pins, lots of pins, lots of videos coming. So make sure you guys check us out.
Hold up, let me
Who has the most lounge flies out of you 3?
I don't.
Might be me. It might be me, or I don't know how many Salma has.
You guys count for the next one.
I'm pretty sure I have more. I know I have more than 100.
All 3 of you have huge, amazing collections.
Did you say you have more than 100, Salma? Yeah.
Danielle, you do. You have a lot.
No, I'm very conservative about my collection. I will buy and I will sell. Oh no, I don't. Yeah, I don't have over 100.
Wow, that's amazing.
There's some that you have to keep, right?
Yeah, I do.
When you have to tell you too many,
I sell.
Yeah, she sells them when she sells them.
I'm ready to sell some of mine, but then I'm like, no.
I might need it for that.
I have no room no more.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I think I love it, and then when I get it, I'm like, I didn't really love it like I thought I did, so I'll sell it.
We all.
You're gonna give for giveaways.
Oh yeah, giveaway. Yeah, I do giveaways with them too. Yeah.
I have, like you said, I thought I liked it, but maybe somebody else will love it. So I have a giveaway coming soon too. So there you go.
Go subscribe to Salma. Keep an eye out for a giveaway. I know when I hit 2,000 is when I'm gonna do another giveaway too. So we're on the road to that. So subscribe. Okay. Let's see.
Thank you, Park
Thank
Hoppers.
you, Park Hoppers, for subscribing to everyone. It's greatly appreciated. And you guys make sure I drop the link for them to check them out if you love park content. I gotta figure out how to move mine across country in a few months. I need your tips. I just store them in Home Depot boxes. Home
Pack
Depot.
inside of them. That's how I pack to go to the parks. Like put like jewelry and cosmetics and stuff inside your bag so that it's not wasted space. But that's rough. Moving the collections is never easy.
That was majority of the things we moved was my collection.
Where are you moving to, Cassie? That sounds exciting.
I think she's moving to Alabama.
Ooh, are you moving to Alabama, Cassie?
She's moving somewhere down south. I can't recall.
Stay away from the airport.
Yeah. That's what she said. That's why she said earlier.
Or go check it out.
Or go check it out.
I told you she's moving to Alabama. See, I have a decent.
Well, when you move out here, girl, I have to come and hang out with you.
Yes, or come to Tennessee and come all three.
Yeah, we'll all come and hang out. Yeah.
Yay! So my channel is only thing that I know that's coming up is that I have content coming out from the parks. That's all I know so far. And then I'll be on Mickey's Girls channel, Danielle's channel for Loungefly Chat, and then Loungefly Talk, sorry. And then next live, we don't have nothing going on. So it's going to be December 10th. So we're doing the second Saturday of every month. Girls Night would be amazing. Yeah, so next live is December 10th, so mark your calendars. Hopefully you guys can show up. It'll probably be Christmas themed, holiday themed. And if you have any suggestions, DM me or drop it down below. Thank you to the replayers. If you watched all the way to the very end, you really truly are a real one. If you're a replayer and you made it to this spot. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to hit your thumbs up button if you didn't already do so. I will see you guys next time. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your life. Aloha and a hui ho. Bye.
Bye.
Stay away from the weird